What is that exactly? Something from the bottom?
Calcium phosphate. No, it's a deposit. Calcium phosphate. Are you recording us? So every time we plant over here in Hawaii, almost anything, we want to add a few little minerals because most of the soils over here are just organic matter, just trees breaking down and stuff. And so to get the roots going good, we want a calcium and phosphorus. And the best way to get that is a mine material. It's called rock phosphate. Now most of the rock phosphate is turned into, they add acid to it and they turn into like a chemical phosphate, which is what most people use because it's soluble. Since they're not working with the biology in the soil, they're working with solubility. They turn this rock phosphate basically into soluble. But they don't turn this specific rock phosphate into a soluble because this is what covers the rock phosphate mine. The rock phosphate is a little different. This is actually colloidal, so this has a little bit of clay. It doesn't have the super high percentage of phosphate. So they used to just throw it away until the organic guy said, wait a second, we can just grind this up, put it on our soils because we work with biology, we're not working with chemicals. So therefore the available rock phosphate in here is only like 3. Usually they like to have it up about 20%. So this is like a 030, but the reality is there is about 20% phosphate in here. And it's all available biologically, especially in this semi-acidic soil of Hawaii that's very high in organic matter. So when we plant trees like cacao, it's really nice to stimulate the roots by just basically throwing a handful of rock phosphate in the bottom of the hole. Mix it in a little with the compost that we're going to add. So now we've got the trees here. Adrian has dug some holes. I'm going to go.
Aloha everyone, my name is Adrian and now is the best time ever because we get to plant some cacao. So I planted these cacao from seed 1 year ago and now I've been working hard at pickaxing these holes so that we can get them in the ground. So here's one. So this is about a year old. And then this is the hole that we pickaxed. These are some rocks that I found. And then we'll walk around and look at some other holes we made. So all of this, I did about 11 holes in the past 2.5 hours. From over here. And then we've got some more down here, but I think for now we're just going to plant 28 cacao today. It looks like it's going to rain, so it'll be good.
All right, so now we've got back in the day I would just get loads of compost and cinders for moments like this and we let everything break down and we turned it into basically potting soil that we use to plant our new trees because the land over here is super rocky and it could be done. You could take the dirt away from the rocks and it would take a while, but now, right now we're just making holes, trying to save as much dirt as possible. And now we're just going to plant the trees using this mixture. This one's a mixture of mac nuts and cinders. So I think this is enough dirt to do all these holes to get these cacaos. Okay, so here's the tree, right? The rock phosphate from the bottom of the hole. This will basically make the tree want to make its roots come out. So we'll just put a drop of compost there, kind of mix it into the bottom here a little bit. And we pop the tree out. Should just pop right out. This is pretty good. If you see a root doing this, you might want to just kind of break it out a little bit because the root wants to move. And then just put it right in the hole like this. Try to keep it together, keep it straight. And now we just put this compost back on top. And just try to make it so that it's going straight up. So it's. And there it is. Okay? That's how it's done. Cacao in the ground.